Shalom, shalom. Where the real Israelites coming day in and day out to prophesy the downfall of Babylon the Great, which is America. First off and foremost, all praises, honor, and glory be unto
Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushai, Hashem, Hakadosh.
Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, and salutations to the elect wherever you may be. Whatever scripture y'all got, open up to it.
Jeremiah 28.
This Jeremiah 28 and 8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence.
Right. So this is our only job. This is our only duty. It's to prophesy, man, to preach. What's that? Revelations 19 and 10. The spirit of prophecy.
Yep. Testimony of Yahweh Shai, the spirit of prophecy. And what are we prophesying about, man? Against great kingdoms of war, pestilence, and evil. That's what it is, man. Hey, the day of the Lord is a day of darkness and not light. There's even no light in it. The Lord is called got 4, right? Hold that door. Get to Isaiah 63. Get to Isaiah 63.
There's Isaiah 63 and 1. Who is there that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra? This is there glorious in his apparel, traveling in greatness of his strength.
Right, so this is our Lord coming in his chariots, man. Alright, coming in that glory. Point blank period, he said he's coming what? To Basra, to Edom. Because you know Edom is still going to be here with the second coming of the Messiah, man. Yeah. Not only will Edom be here, Edom will be the most prevalent country, alright, in the world.
In the top op.
Exactly, the top op. Exactly.
And a nigga like Mocas, Esau, you know, they bring up a bogus ass event, you know, all the Edomites was killed at this point. What about this? Keep going.
It says, I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save. Wherefore art thou red in thine apparel, and thy garments like him that treadeth in the wine fat. I have trodden in the winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me.
Right, it's symbolic for war. And when you go press lines, all right, what happened? Your raiment is stained, all right? So this is talking about a violent, bloody matter that's going to happen to a place. That place being Babylon the Great, which is America, man. All right, Yahweh Shai is coming with violence. All right, Revelations 18 says what? Thus the violence in this place. Yep. Come. We got anything to stabilize? God, that work.
Yeah, y'all figure it out. You fat ass blue bags. No, you all good.
Shit.
Y'all think that's good enough.
PUBG.
It says, for I will tread them in my anger and trample them in my fury, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain all my remnant.
Right, it said in my fury, in my anger. Right. Not in, oh, I love everybody. Crimson, Popson, you get a fur coat. You know, Yahweh Shai is coming to judge, man.
You get a missile, boy.
Right.
You get a plague. You get a plague.
Yeah, this nigga a laser too. Hey, Yahweh Shai serving up a lot of shit for this wicked kingdom, man.
Because he's offended. He's offended. See, you offended the Lord and his prophets. That's why he talked about, you know, first and foremost, you know, the scriptures say, woe to those that cause his offense. You know, the scriptures let you know it would be better for you to tie a millstone around your neck, you know, and be thrown to the sea than offend. You crackers have offended everything that the Lord ever stood for, the Lord's people, his reputation. That's why he said that place was spiritually called Sodom and Egypt while our Lord was crucified. These crackers are the biggest offenders ever, man.
Well, real quick before you finish that out, this Psalms chapter 2, I got to back the verse up. Mighty verse. This Psalms 2, I'm going to start at 1. Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? The kings of the earth set themselves and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord and against his anointed. So they're against the Lord and against us. Things they do unto us, they do it out of the hatred they have towards us because we are the sons of the Most High.
Right.
That's the wisdom of Solomon in the 2nd chapter, that perpetual hatred. That's right. Saying, Let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us. He that sitteth in the heaven shall laugh, the Lord shall have them in derision. Then shall he speak unto them in his wrath, and vex them in sore displeasure. All right? So that's that anger that the brothers going into, man, that Isaiah mentions, man. The Lord is coming back with that furious anger. All right? Because of what you did to his children and to him, man. You took his name away from us. Daniel 7:25 said, you speak great words against the Most High. You told atheism. You told the world that God is a red dude with leprosy. The Messiah is a red dude with leprosy.
No beard.
That blonde hair is leprosy. That red skin is leprosy. Old leprosy. The angels are leprous babies.
What, naked?
Right, what the fuck are y'all on,
Little
man?
baby with wings.
What are y'all on, bro? You gotta pay for that, man. That's great blasphemy. Then you hear who the Israelites are and took over our land and claimed our heritage, man.
Michelangelo's Dave. You got King David. Supposedly, that's not King David. That wicked ass imagery with this nigga with no beard. He butt naked. Like the other Malcolm would say, his rod didn't grow with the rest of his body. He got a fucking shirt right here, but it's the little ass dick, and it's supposed to be King David. I hate that. Michelangelo's Dave. That's blasphemous as fuck.
He made a sculpture of his love and called it King David. Hell out of here.
That's right. Cheap man as fuck.
Revelation chapter 14. Revelation 14, verse 19. And the angel thrust in his sickle into the earth, and gathered the vine of the earth, and cast it to the great winepress of the wrath of the Most High.
Right, so hey, it's the harvest, man. When you take a sickle and you cut something down, it's the harvest. The Lord is harvesting a lot of you people for destruction, man. Because it said it was going to be cast in the wine press, man. All right? What do you do in the wine press? All right? Go ahead.
Verse 20. The winepress was trodden without the city, and the blood came out of the winepress, even unto the horse bridles, by the space of 1,600 furlongs.
Right, so extreme violence, man. All right, Babylon the Great ain't gonna know what the fuck hit him when it hits him, man. And it says they don't know whence it coming from, man. Woo. All these things are gonna happen within an hour. All right, widowhood, poverty, and destruction, man. The same bitch thought she was gonna sit forever as a queen. That thought nothing was gonna happen to her. That thought the Pacific and the Atlantic Ocean was gonna shield her from destruction. All right. Yahweh Shem Yahushai has the hooks in everybody's jaws, man. War is going to happen. And primarily, it's Yahweh stirring it up. Yahweh Shai and the angels. So this will happen. This is prophecy that we're reading.
Yep, Lord of hosts mustered the battle.
Yep.
This book of Psalms 94:1. O Lord God, to whom vengeance belongeth. O God, to whom vengeance belongeth. Show thyself, lift up thyself, thou judge of the earth, render reward to the proud. Lord, how long shall the wicked triumph? How long shall they utter and speak hard things, and all workers of iniquity boast themselves?
So how long is this fucking Edomite, this pale cracker, gonna talk shit? How long is this Edomite gonna destroy the earth? Well, guess what? Job said the triumph of the wicked is short. Hey, this is it. All right, scripture say when Esau's in rulership, that's the end of the world, man. That's it. We waiting for the beginning of it that followed, which is the kingdom of Jacob, which is coming.
Get that.
All right. But our salvation, but their destruction is our salvation.
Hey, let him hit this verse real quick. Back in Isaiah 63, that's the spirit.
It's Isaiah 63:4. For the day of vengeance is in my heart, and the year of my redeem is come.
There you go, man. So when Yahushua comes to Edom with dyed garments from Basra, while he's fucking you Edomites up, he's doing something else, man. He's bringing his vengeance, but also he's bringing his salvation. All right, he's delivering us, man. All right, he's destroying you and delivering us. Point blank, period. You know, Edom is the end of the world. They're the beginning of it that follows.
Second Ezra 69. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginner that followed. Right, man? Right, man? Second Ezra 6 and 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followed. Alright, so you see all these things coming to an end, man. Alright, you see Esau going down. Alright, because you know time is short. Alright, so that's why the time you're living in, man, it's time for Jacob to wake up, man, before it's too late.
Why? Because Daniel 7:25. It's like Daniel 7 chapter. And I'm 25 verse. All right, it goes until the Lord established the kingdom in the time of these kings. That kingdom is the kingdom of Israel. Ruled by Yahweh Shai, the director of Yahweh Shai is King David, aka Simon Peter, man.
Yeah.
All right, and that's the kingdom that's been established that shall not be removed forever, man. Shall reign, they shall have the dominion forever, even forever and ever.
Yeah,
all
that's
right?
why he said the kingdom of heaven is at hand. That's why he said they building, rebuilding the tabernacles of David. But this is how we build the kingdom right here. It starts right here. That's why you go into Psalms, the 91st chapter. It says, blessed is he who dwelleth in the secret place of the Almighty. That starts right here. Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter. Marveling at the strangeness of his salvation. That starts right here. And it ultimately goes into the chariots and then us being in the kingdom. But this is really where it starts. By destroying this man with the brightness of his coming, getting out here preaching the word, letting our light shine amongst men that they may see the good works and glorify the Father. To the men and come to repentance.
How I said it to the disciples, the kingdom of heaven is within you. It starts with us getting that citizenship. And acting as such, you know, that citizenship comes with a code of conduct.
Yes.
You know, and it says in the Ephesians 2nd chapter, you were once alienated without Yahweh Shai. Now we now we in that kind of up because we're in the Son, right? His kingdom. All right. Colossians says we've been brought to the kingdom of the dear Son. You know. So it starts with us. It starts with getting this knowledge. You know, getting us to Yahweh Shai. Prophesied against this devil. Then it's going to turn physical. As the scriptures say, the saints shall take the kingdom. So when Esau come with his weapons and shit, and the Lord got something to fight, spiritual powers. So we ain't gotta go out there and do all these arms training and shit to prepare to take you down. We will lose if it was a carnal. If we got carnal with Esau, we will lose.
Hey, the scriptures say that the horse in Proverbs it said his horse is prepared for battle, but the deliverance is of the Lord. So you can put on your war vest, you can get your tactical shit on.
Right.
You can probably be as bad as the murder. Probably. But if the Lord ain't with you, your ass done.
That's right.
This is the book of Ezekiel 33 and 1. Again, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, speak to the children of thy people, and say unto them, when I bring the sword upon the land, if the people of their land take a man of their coast, and set him for their watchman, and when he seeth the sword come upon the land, he blow the trumpet and warn the people. The Lord has set up his watchmen out here to give warning to the people, man. So when the Lord comes, hey, the disciples ask Yahweh Shai, what are going to be the signs of the end of times, man? Hey, there's going to be rumors of wars, pestilence, famine, all right? All these are mingled together right now, man. It's clear more than ever that we're living in the last times. And the Lord has set up watchmen for the people, man, to give them warning, all right? What?
Hey, some scripture said we got the council of always in the wicked. I meant to tell you that. I said, yeah, that's what the watchman is supposed to do. Always in the wicked. Always in the tower. All right? Looking. You know, seeing what's coming, seeing what's going. So they can what? Warn the people. Like the sword of the church right to the gate. That's how we get down. All right? That's how we preach the service to do. All right? If we don't do it, then damn be us.
Yeah.
Woe is me if I'm preaching not the gospel, man.
That's right. That's right. We tell the Lord, we persuade men. We actually believe, look, we persuade. We actually gonna believe this about to happen. Like I was telling the younger brothers, you know, about a couple of weeks ago, like I actually seen crowds of people on the other side talking shit, having some bullshit to say every week. It's a new nigga with some bullshit. You don't see that no more. I'm persuaded. I know this the truth. But it's things you got to do in this truth to, hey, he said he will do it to the end. The same shall be saved. So it's all Yahweh Ratazah, but if you ain't persuaded by now, It ain't looking good.
It says, I believe that flies spoken. You said already?
No.
Yeah, I believe that flies spoken, man. That's why we out here. You know, we believe, we persuaded.
We said, whoa, here about people.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, what did your house try to tell Peter? He said, but thou also lead me too?
Nope.
Man, what?
We just brought it out. We just brought it out on Saturday. That's the spirit.
Where we gonna go, man?
Niggas
Right.
gonna go back
Life right here.
and be a mo.
Right.
That's what you gonna do. A damn mo like that nigga.
Go get you. Even if you got you even if you win somehow got you a baby beat, all right, a baby billion. Hey, guess what, man? This economy's crashing. You know, you gotta enjoy it. What I say, most refuse to enjoy the pleasures of sin for a moment. Hey, somebody grab the Hebrews real quick. Hebrews 11.
You don't feel like that ugly nigga in the Matrix.
Right.
Yeah, the brother Shockey that did a lesson about that one time. He played the clip.
I know it's fake.
Yeah, I know it's fake.
I know it's not real.
Man.
That nigga
That's how
said,
you gonna
put
be.
me back to sleep.
That shit weak.
Yeah,
he
That
said,
shit
put me
weak
back to
as
sleep.
fuck. Yeah. He did. That's weakness, man.
Well,
That's why the angel said
perfect.
they pray for the angel told Adam they pray for the weak. We ain't for the elect, man. Even though I know y'all with shots out, pray for the right now for the elect. That's some weak ass shit. To know that this niggas complain about Esau day and night about him being a devil. But you still accept this bullshit because you can follow your flesh. And then Kanye complaining about Esau being a devil, yet you still talking about 2024 and some presidents and shit.
He gonna be the
You a weak
president.
nigga. Hey, whoever don't repent, whoever follow the ways of this world, you a weak nigga. You're gonna die in your weakness, man.
That's right.
You're gonna die in your unfaithfulness, man.
Yeah, the scriptures say put off the weak nature.
Yeah.
That flesh is weak nature, man. And the great Murphy once said, man, you know, self-deprivation over instant gratification. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta thrive, man. You gotta fight, man.
Hebrews 11, verse 25, choosing brother to suffer affliction. This is Hebrews 11 and 24. By the faith, Moses, when he was come to years, he used to call the son of Pharaoh's daughter, choosing rather to suffer affliction for the people of Yahweh than to enjoy the pleasures of sin for a season.
There you go. That's basically the phrase the Murph just said, man. All right, say that phrase over, Murph. Quote that again about instant gratification.
Self-deprivation over instant
There
gratification.
you go, man. Just denying yourself, denying the pleasures of sin, all right, to get that eternal blessing, man. All right, and you know the crazy part about it, man. The true weak part about it. The Lord don't ask for much. The Lord don't make you do nowhere near the amount of shit that these other religions got you doing. A Catholic tell you ain't supposed to have sex till you're married. A monk can never have sex. They over there drinking hops, tea made of hops to suppress fucking sexual urges, man. All right, these you got certain groups that beat themselves in the back. Like that shit weird, man. The Lord is only telling the Israelites, hey, to execute the truth, the judgment, the gates. All right, deliver the poor and the need at the hands of the wicked. Prophesy against this devil, have faith in how much you shot, and keep the commandments to the best of our ability, which are not grievous. And really, the Lord has said, live or die. You know, choose life or choose death, man. That's an easy choice. Choose life.
Ezekiel chapter 2, verse 7. And thou shalt speak my words unto them, where they will hear, or where they will forbear, where they are most rebellious. But thou, son of man, hear what I say unto thee. Be not thou rebellious like the rebellious house. Open thy mouth and eat that I give thee. And when I looked, behold, a hand was sent unto me, and lo, a roll of a book was therein. And he spread it before me, and it was written within and without, and there was written therein lamentations, mourning, and woe. All right, and that's what the prophets out here prophesying about, man. You know, hey, but we preach repentance, man, to escape the destruction of calamities, the judgment that the Lord's going to send, via his whipping stick, Esau Edom, man. The slayer, and his sword is being sharpened, man, to make the sword of destruction. All right, so hey, we're out here whether you hear or whether you forbear, right?
Right, hey, Romans 3:3. So what? Hey, if some didn't believe, fuck you.
Hey, I got a secret. Hey, look, I got a secret. I know you don't believe, nigga, and I don't give a fuck.
Right.
That's the plainest way to say it.
It is. Hell, I don't give a fuck.
Right. It's
It's
already
a non-believer, man.
And in fact, I'm glad this time around the Lord ain't judging us all as a nation, man.
Yeah.
Fuck you, and you non-believers originally, the whole nation of Israel got stuck in the wilderness for 40 years. It says we all received the word, they received it not mixed with faith. It was the reason we was roaming around in circles, basically, for 40 years, man.
What's that in the part where it said we accepted the same
Wisdom Solomon 18.
Yep. Not this time. Hey, this judgment y'all gonna take, man.
Yeah.
Yahweh have mercy upon us.
I'm glad the Lord made the ways to show the separation. Those who do this work, those are my faithful servants. Those who don't, they count as heathens.
Well, because the Lord Yahweh Shai is a priest, and you know when you got we atoning for our sins, man. And when you got the atonement, you got the scapegoat, and you got one that you got to sacrifice. You know the Lord requires a sacrifice. Somebody got to die.
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 18, verse 7. So thy people has accepted both the salvation of the righteous and the destruction of the enemies. For wherewith thou didst punish our adversaries, by the same thou didst glorify us whom thou hast called.
Right. The destruction of our salvation. Right? How about Shemel Shai is about to give us glory, man. And it's gonna be a glorious thing to watch our enemies fucking fall, man. Hey, it's already started. We're watching Esau and his sister crumble right before our eyes. Hey, little as we know, the fucking food is over with, man. The shelves are so fucking empty. The reserves are so fucking empty, man. Right? It's over with. You got this asshole Bill Gates buying up all the farmland. But guess what? All the other manufacturers of food, ironically, planes and different fires are burning down the goddamn factories. Why is that? All right? Because they're getting you ready for something, man. All right? And it's all prophesied that you people are going to have to take this MOTP, all right? This one financial system to get the shit you need. And you know who's going to be at the end of that? The fucking elites, man. The only people who ain't gonna take it is the elect. Because they know better, man. But the rest of you people that are without, you're gonna take that shit and fucking cry.
They don't
it
know
won't be
what's
until you fucking Israelites that preach the MOTP is not what we say it is, man.
That's right.
Going back to Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 18, verse 9. For the righteous children of good men did sacrifice secretly, and with one consent made a holy law, that the saints should be like partakers of the same good and evil. The Father is now singing out the songs of praise.
Blessings and curses, man. This time, right? This time, you 2/3 gonna have to fucking pay, man. Straight up, man. And how about Shemel Shai is gonna get his victory? It's letting me know you 2/3 are guilty of the blood of Yahweh Shai. That's a heavy fucking charge, man. That's a heavy fucking case against all your asses, man. All right? Pelican Bay.
I was just gonna say, you gotta be in the spirit of Denzel. Cases of
you bitches. Hey, this Ezekiel.
shoot program.
This Ezekiel 14 and 14. Ezekiel 14:13. Son of man, when the man sinneth against me by trespassing previously, then will I stretch out mine hand upon it, and will break the staff of the grid thereof, and will send famine upon it, and will cut off man and beast from it. Though these three men, Noah, Daniel, and Job, were in it, they should deliver but their own souls by their righteousness, saith the Lord Yahweh. All right, so now the Lord is delivering those who do righteousness, man. He ain't gonna punish both sides, man. Only one side.
Timothy, wasn't Timothy say myself and them that hear this word, man? All right? Because Daniel, Noah, and Job had what? They had the truth. They were prophets. The same thing we're doing in this time, man. Same exact thing. So we're going to be delivered for our righteousness. And more importantly, the mercy of Yahweh Shema Shai, man.
Facts, because, hey, our righteousness is of the Lord.
Yep.
Really, we ourselves filthy rags. But the Lord said, their righteousness is of me. So,
I'll take
who ordered that? King David said, may you fulfill your words, you know? Father can show you how much you know, bless us indeed. That elect that give them the mercy of David, man. That's why we out here, man. That fear the Lord, man. We don't want no smoke. Everybody knowing the terror of the Lord is persuaded, man. The Lord is coming with vengeance, man, with fire and anger. Imagine, look, when the Lord came to deliver us out of Egypt, the Israelites got scared when the Lord was just giving the commandments. He wasn't even there to fuck shit up. He was giving us righteous commandments, showing that he loved us. And it was fearful. Imagine the Lord coming to his anger. That's crazy. Look what he did to us as the mercy. He put us in slavery. Esau chopped our dicks off. We got hugged. We still in captivity. That was mercy. That's Second Maccabees, the 6th chapter. So we don't have to get judged at the height of iniquity like the rest of these heathens. So if that's the mercy, I don't want to know what the wrath is, man.
Right.
If that's the light affliction, I don't want to know what the full,
right.
What it say, the wine without mixture?
Yeah.
You guys gonna drink the wine without mixture, not watered down, man.
Dregs.
All them them dregs, man. I'm getting charged up. Get that Malachi 4:1. I'm getting charged up, man. Let's go, man. So like, get the Jeremiah 51 first. That's what we here for, man. Shit, this is our reason to be on this earth, man. Lord willing, man, to teach and stand still for the name of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. Yeah, bro. Start at 12.
Jeremiah 51:12. Set up the standard upon the walls of Babylon. Make the watch strong. Set up the watchmen. Prepare the ambushes. For the Lord hath both revived and done that which is expected in the inhabitants of Babylon.
Right. So what the prophet said was going to happen, man. He ain't said it's watching up for nothing.
Right.
He ain't said his prophets for no reason. The Lord's going to do it in Praticus Babylon, man. Keep going. Let's see, because like Shapati said earlier, you thought the Pacific and the Atlantic and the Gulf of Mexico was going to keep your ass safe, right? You thought the wall was going to protect your ass like it says in Nahum.
Yep.
You thought you was going to be as no and populous. That wall is going to help. It ain't help them, nigga. They going to help you. Go ahead.
Verse 13. O thou that dwellest upon many waters, abundant in treasures, thy hand is come in the measure of thy convention. The Lord of hosts hath sworn by himself.
So if, look, basically the Lord said, all my life, in Chicago, usually, because you know, shit niggas is wicked, but usually if a nigga say merchant, they merchant, you know, that's an oath. That means they swear. That means that's official. A nigga, yeah, if a nigga, exactly. If a nigga merchant on their mama or their kids, they usually mean that shit, man. They usually mean that shit. Hey, even a gangbanging wicked nigga. If they merchant on David, they mean that shit. Yeah, they merchant on who, they mean it.
One time I was working at the night with this big head ass dude. This Mexican dude kept fucking with this nigga, man, and he was like a manager. And we went to the lunchroom, and the dude was just like, man, Joe, just leave me alone, bro. And the dude, once he put that shit on stone, man, nigga said, I said, bro, as soon as he say another shit, he gonna pop him upside the shit. I can't see you say it, man. Oh, I'm telling you this. I said, yeah, it's okay now.
That's facts.
As soon as he said it, he just got to beat the man ass. I told him.
Because Hebrew says the oath, you know, is when a man brings oath, it is a strike. Because that means he's serious. So if a stone say on stone, if a GD starts stacking it on the ball, they finna say it. They mean what they said at that moment, usually.
For the most
So
part.
how much for the Lord? For what? He ain't gonna ride, period. So when he says he swore his life on my life, on him, that's like a double solidification, man. So what the f*** say next, it can't be changed.
No, I was gonna say by none higher.
Yeah.
It's no higher. He said it. Look, so the Lord put it on himself. It's nothing higher.
That's how you know it is.
That's how
Esau never said on my life, nigga.
his
The Lord said it.
life. Even that, like, and that's why you gotta read the scriptures, man. And really, like the apostle say, see this while you reading it. Just even while the drink office. Jack the only niggas that be throwing out liquor, bro.
Yep.
The only niggas do this shit, bro. This shit only resonate in niggerdom, bro. And think it's deep to do it. Because this is in the scriptures.
Yep, go ahead.
Verse 13 again. O thou that dwellest upon many waters, abundant in treasures, thy end is come.
Right, which is who? Revelations. All right.
The whore that sat upon many
There you
waters
go.
is Mystery Babylon. That's talking about America having its bases in its hand in everybody's business across the world. America has influence and actually have their hand in their military bases every continent, hundreds of countries. Go ahead.
It reads, in the measures of thy covetousness. Verse 14. The Lord of hosts hath sworn by himself, saying, surely I will fill thee with men as with
Caterpillars.
caterpillars.
There you go. So the Lord, hey, in his life, he's going to fill Babylon with men as caterpillars. Meaning there will be war on American soil. There will be an invading one another as prophesied in 2nd Ezra. Thus with violence shall Babylon fall.
That's right.
And red dawn or whatever. And don't be surprised you see whatever Russians, whoever else the allies, Iranians, Chinese niggas parachuting or popping up their submarines invading this land. Not to mention they already got sleeper cells here.
Oh, yeah.
The Americans left the doors open to everybody except the Israelites. Alright? So you're fucked. America's through.
China already got these police forces over here.
I was just going to say that. That's a spirit.
They had a whole Chinese spy, a woman, sleeping with politicians, I think it was a couple of years ago. Got all the info and then dipped on their ass. It's over with. Especially with all this technology the Lord got. Man, it's easy to hack, man. Easy to hack. Hey, it's crazy. The algorithms over here in America, because I believe TikTok is owned by China or whatnot. The algorithms over here in America, the Chinese put out, so they can keep you watching whatever the fuck they want you to watch, while they keep their nation getting smart on technology and things of that nature, whether it's engineering, war taxes, or whatever it may be, so they can what? Capitalize on America. Because Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai is really working the work, man. All right, if you read the scriptures, you can understand that this war is already brewed up, man. That's it. It's brewed up. So when it happens, it's going to happen. In Babylon the Great, America is going to be surprised because what do Americans say? Nobody could come against a fucking Marine in his goddamn M16.
Guess what? The Russians got something for your ass.
Right.
And you guess what? They ain't gonna have to separate from M16. You and M16 will become one with the dust.
Right. Right. Go ahead.
I got Joel 2:1. Blow ye the trumpet in Zion and sound the alarm in the holy mountain.
What are we doing? We're not blowing the trumpet. Are we not ringing the bell? And when you go to the wedding, you have the bell ringer that comes out and say, the bride is coming, the bride is coming, the bride is coming. All right? Now, we're the bride, but I'm thinking of Yahweh Shai. All right? We're warning you people about Yahweh Shai coming. What did John the Baptist do? He prepared the way. So how much more now? Get your shit in order because the Lord is coming back to destroy this place and save his people.
Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord cometh, for it is nigh at hand, a day of darkness and of gloominess, a day of clouds and of thick darkness.
A day of darkness, a day of gloominess. That don't sound like a good day. Then let's dive into the prophecy and say a day of clouds. The chariots are going to cover the skies, man. It's going to be perilous and creepy, scary times, man. All right? Shit that a lot of you people have never seen before is going to start happening in the heavens, man. Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai has animals that we haven't even seen yet. All right? Esau is still discovering new creatures to this day. According to 2nd Ezra, the Lord got creatures that can shoot sparks out of their eyes. So imagine that, man. Go ahead.
As the morning spread upon the mountain, a great people and a strong, that they have not been ever like, neither shall be any more after it, even to the years of many generations.
Now hold on. Let's get into prophecy. That's not talking about angels. That's not talking about Israelites, which some of you guys break down. The Lord said, ain't nothing. Read that last part again.
Neither shall any more after it, even to the years of many generations.
Right, so they ain't talking about angels, they ain't talking about Israelites. We're going to be here forever, the angels are going to be here forever. So what's that talking about? Missiles. Because when you also read in Joel, the Lord said ain't going to be no damn weapons. So that's why that part says what it says. Ain't going to be nothing else like that. All right? After World War III, after this great judgment, ain't going to be no weapons, man.
That's the war to end all wars.
There you go.
That's why he said they shall beat their swords and the plowshares and their spears and the pruning hooks.
Yep.
After that great destruction, it's going to be the war to end all wars. That's why in Revelations it said what? The third woe is coming. We had the first woe, which is World War I. The word woe means destruction. We had the second destruction, which was World War II.
Which is one of the bloodiest fucking conflict on planet Earth, man.
Now
But besides the Israelites dying.
God, now we gonna have three, the third woe.
Yep.
It coming.
Go ahead.
A fire devoureth before them, and behind them a flame burneth.
Right, because you got warheads in the tip of it, and then you have the propeller system.
This is spirit. We went through this
We
Friday.
just went through this. We just
spot,
broke
bro.
the same chapter down.
Oh,
Right
man.
here.
Shit.
Because it gotta come out.
Gotta happen.
This
It's
is
gotta
this is how this place is, man.
It gotta come out.
It's how this place is. This is spirit, bro. I'm just moving. So
I'm moving. We was standing right here.
Yeah.
That's how this place is going. This is the fashion of how the place is going to go down. Yeah, it's a lot of boots.
Right on the ground.
Go ahead.
The land,
Right, because that spirit so raw right there. Because a lot of niggas, niggas that I used to know would say that these were angels or Israelites, but it said they ain't gonna be like this after that. All right. So the only thing that you can compare that to is what the brother Murphy just quoted. All weapons are gonna be destroyed, man. All right. Go ahead.
the land is a garden of Eden before them, and before them a desolate
And that
wilderness.
way,
Behind them a desolate wilderness.
So just like you watch The Knowing, all right, you watch Sarah Connor, you will see that the grass is green in front. Then you have that heat wave that usually destruction come and clear everything out. So behind it is a deserted or a desert land. Because you gotta understand, according to Isaiah in the 13th chapter, Babylon the Great, which is America, is going to be turned into a desert, man. All right. They said Sodom and Gomorrah is going to be more tolerable than this place, man. All right? And that's saying a lot.
Yeah.
The Lord didn't have nukes at that time. It was pure heaven fire that came down from Sodom and Gomorrah. So you take that, mix with the nukes, mix with the lasers from the chariots, man. The Lord ain't fucking around with this place.
Hey, somebody get Isaiah 66:15.
And these are the things that you preachers in these whorehouses, these so-called churches, you don't tell your people about, man.
Oh no.
At all.
Hey, you know what they tell them? Well, they never explain what salvation is. They tell you salvation is when you die and you go to heaven. That's not what the scriptures say. The Messiah didn't say that in Luke 21st chapter. He says, stand upon your watch, which means you're watching for the signs of the times. He says, pray always that you may be able to escape. That you may be able to escape the things that's coming and to stand before the Son of Man. That's the salvation. Real quick, 2nd Ezra 9 and 7. Just briefly, we'll go right back to these set of precepts. 2nd Ezra 9 and 7. Bible Pashah. It's going to plainly tell you what salvation is. Which is plenty of scriptures that do. It's just my favorite one.
Alright, I got it. This is 2nd Ezra 9 and 7. And every one of them shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby ye have believed.
So first off, to have faith, when you have works. If you believe, you got works. Go ahead. Ain't no, I just believe. What do you do? Well, man, I'm a good person. I got a good heart. The scriptures say the heart is deceitful above all. To me, I got a good heart. Desperately wicked. Wicked. Capital C, capital K.
shall be preserved from the said perils.
So that's it. So first, one part of salvation is being saved from the perils, the destruction that's coming upon the earth. As it is written, The second death is fire, man, and brimstone. Go ahead.
And shall see my salvation in my land.
And shall see my salvation in my land. To be saved is to escape the judgments to come, all right? To get delivered from the judgments and placed in the land of Israel. To get delivered from captivity. No matter how you want to paint it, we are not free. We are captives. We were stolen, taken to a land that's not ours, and not let go. We are still in the land of the people that stole us. We are not home, therefore we are not free.
And within my borders, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning.
So in my land, within my borders, that's salvation. Delivered from destruction to come, their vengeance, and placed back in our land. Delivered out of captivity, man. That is the salvation. All right? Go back to
Let's just start at verse 3 again. So this is Joel chapter 2, verse 3. A fire devoureth before them, and behind them a flame burneth. The land is a garden of Eden before them, and before them a desolate wilderness. Yea, and nothing shall escape them. The appearance of them is as the appearance of horses, and as horsemen so shall they run. And the noise of chariots on the top of the mountain shall they like the noise of a flame of fire that devoureth the stubble.
Like if you ever heard a blowtorch, you ever heard horses running with a chariot, it's a distinct sound.
It's loud as hell.
It's loud as fuck, man.
So now look, it's called an arrow. The Bible's called arrows in the scriptures. When you release the arrow, you got that noticeable whistling sound. All right. So now that's the nuke. It's gonna be a billion times. Now I'm just saying it right now. It's gonna be a billion times more than that, man. A billion times louder. There's gonna be a bunch of them coming at once, like horses in war. It ain't just one horse in war. There's a formation of horses.
It's a battle array.
It's like a stampede. Yeah.
It's a battle array.
Same thing with these missiles, man. So it's describing they coming in rows, man, multiple ones. It's gonna be loud, that noise of pestilence, man. All right, that noise again, man.
As a strong people say in battle array, before the face of the people shall be much pain, all faces shall gather blackness.
People are going to be in fear. You're gonna know and see and hear your destruction coming, and it is going to take us. It ain't going to come in half a second. Those missiles got to travel from one end of the earth even to the other. So you're going to be just ashamed.
Like waiting on death row.
Weeping and gnashing the teeth. Wow! Ain't gonna better run, no, ain't gonna lose your mind. You know your doom is inevitable.
They shall run like mighty men. They shall climb the wall like men of war. And they shall march every one of his ways. And they shall not break their ranks.
They're gonna hit their targets, man. Like Weezy said, every hammer hitting every fucking nail. Alright? So, hey, these missiles ain't gonna miss, man. Alright? Go ahead.
Neither shall one thrust another. They shall walk every one in his path.
Right, ain't no warheads gonna hit each other. Right. There ain't gonna be no missile defense system to stop them, man. Alright? They're gonna go up and come down with massive velocity. Right? Go ahead.
And when they fall upon the sword, they shall not be wounded.
So there you go. No nuclear defense. Bro, this is spirit, bro.
We just broke, man. This is wild.
Say Esau get one, they defense system to actually hit the warhead, the nukes. Or any other missiles. Guess what? It won't stop it. The spirit of the Lord is going to be in these missiles.
They ain't gonna miss their mark.
It ain't going to stop it. It's going to keep going, man. It's going to be like the juggernaut, bitch. You said it again. You said it Friday.
You got that momentum going. It was over with.
Can't stop me.
I'm the juggernaut, bitch.
Yeah.
They shall run to and fro in the city. They shall run upon the walls. They shall climb upon the houses. They shall enter at the windows like a thief.
Oh, hold on. This is Isaiah 24.
Go.
And 18. And this
nigga in the window.
spirit, man. Bro, like a thief. Like the
That's the
trees.
spirit, bro. That shit wild, bro. Wow. That's wild, bro.
Isaiah 24:18. It shall come to pass, he who flees from the noise of the fear shall fall into the pit. He that cometh up out of the midst of the pit shall be taken in the snare. So there's gonna be people that flee and hide in their bunkers. You're gonna die in that pit, man. All right. And those who come out, you're gonna still get hit with the trap. And he's gonna tell you, for the windows on high are open, and the foundations of the earth do shake. So it's gonna be so many mills, the earth is gonna shake, man. It says it shall reel to and fro like a drunkard. This is the destruction that's written, man. Isaiah 54:16, man. The Lord gave them the knowledge to make these weapons. He's gonna have them use it on Esau Edom, man. The wicked, the devil that the Bible speaks of, man. All right? Lucifer's not some man in hell with a pitchfork. No, man, that's the rulers of this land, man. The Edomites. They call themselves white, they're really red. That's what Edom means, man. Red. All right? They're going to get it. The third part of man, the sons of the wicked. They're going to get hit with this fire.
Can you read that real quick? You found it?
There's Isaiah 13:8. And they shall be afraid, pangs and sorrows.
Start up a little bit. Start up like 2 verses.
No, go up some more.
Shit.
4.
There's Isaiah 13:4. The noise of multitude and mountains, like in the mountains, like as of a great people, tumultuous noise of the kingdom of nations gathered together. The Lord of hosts mustereth the host of the battle.
So World War III is inevitable. It shall happen. All right, go ahead.
They come from a far country, from the end of heaven.
Hey, Esdras says the exact same thing. Shot from the ends of the earth, man. All right? What weapon is that?
It says from one land to another.
Yep.
That's the very definition of intercontinental. All right? It means in between lands. They're able to travel from one land to another land. Shooting a missile from Europe to Asia is not intercontinental. Those lands are connected. All right, but shooting it from Africa to America, Europe, Asia, Australia, anywhere else to America, that makes it intercontinental from one end of the earth even to the other.
Which shows you that Babylon the Great is that place.
It has to be.
Every
It gotta
other
be.
place is
It's
pretty
all
much connected.
Yep.
Gotta be.
Yep.
Yep.
It says, even the Lord and the weapons of his indignation to destroy the whole land.
Come on, real quick. Let's get this real. This is Isaiah 54 and verse, I'm gonna get straight to the point, 16. Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals of the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. And I have created the waster to destroy. So yes, the nukes are man-made, but the Lord said he made the smith that made the weapon to bring this said destruction, man.
He gave him the knowledge,
There
man.
you go, man. Job 32:8, man. The Lord gives inspirations. He controls wisdom and what's given and what's not.
Hey, the grandfather of the nuke in Russia and in America pretty much had the same fucking dream on how to make these fucking weapons, man.
Dang.
And you can look into history, man. Motherfuckers couldn't sleep. They just putting fucking, they're putting formulas together, man. Figuring shit out. That was the Lord speaking to them so they can create this sword, which in turn, they're going to fall upon their own sword.
Right. Go ahead.
Then the person who created, started the nuclear. His name was Esau. His name was Abraham Esau. He was the forefront of the person who he started splitting atoms for nuclear warfare. And then he started doing that shit in the 1930s.
Shit.
Sounds right.
Abraham
His
Esau.
blessing.
That sounds right.
It sounds right.
Look, I can't dispute it.
Shit, if it wasn't, it is now. I bet that nigga was Esau.
Yeah. And his father was Abraham.
His father was
Abraham Esau. Damn.
That's heavy.
As Isaiah 13:6. How ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand.
How? Oh, how? When that fight hit your ass. Oh!
We never
Right.
gonna lose.
Go ahead.
It says, it shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. Therefore shall their hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt.
Ain't shit you can do about it, man. Watching those nukes fly through the air, drop, chariots flying, zapping motherfuckers. There's nothing you can do about it. I'm big, you're small.
Hey, listen.
I'm right, you're wrong.
Hey, look, Abraham Esau. Robert Abraham Esau.
Damn.
June 7th, 1884 to May 12th, 1955, the German physicist. I'm going to skip to the point that it's a lot of stuff that is
Teaming, that's even better.
Yeah. He,
damn.
And look, the nigga says, he initiated the first meeting of the Uranium Club in early 1939. And we all know uranium is used for the nukes. He initiated the first meeting. God damn, they are.
That's heavy.
Shit, man. Oh, he in the murder camp.
The
Murder camp was known as the Benji camp.
That's true.
The straight of
Straight to
sex.
sex.
Hey, in spirit that you brought that out, because even the Russians, when we get to World War II, it's pretty deep. But the Russians, that race, that weapons race, they had the same technology, and they wasn't talking to each other. That shows you that the spirit was working, so they could create these fucking weapons, man.
It's just like the prophets.
Because when you go into the Red Square, where they got like high officials from Russia that was buried, like I said, you can look it up. The grandfather of the nuke, which came after Abraham Isaiah, but they had that same mind thought process. Go ahead.
Verse 8, and they shall be afraid of pangs and sorrow shall take hold of them.
Right?
They shall be in pain as a woman, they shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth.
There ain't no stopping that pain. You know, we brought it out earlier. You know, these old, I'm gonna get on that black. You know, they be getting that epidural and shit to stop the pain. Nothing stops the pain, man.
Ain't no spiritual epidural for this place.
And you risk even worse destruction trying to so-called stop the pain.
Hey,
Ain't
matter
no
of
pain.
fact, when you get an
stopped.
epidural, you got risk of being
Getting
paralyzed, all
paralyzed,
types of shit, man.
Yeah.
All types of shit. That shit fucks you up, man. Go ahead.
It says, they shall be amazed they shall be amazed one at another.
Right, you guys are gonna be surprised. This shit, hey, like a thief in the night. You guys are gonna be surprised when this happens.
Now, because they keep saying, now, even though they're talks of, they've been saying it's forever, nuclear destruction is going to happen. You do this, we're going to have the nuclear. But they always say there won't be any nuclear destruction. They won't use. They don't. Each side swear they won't use it because it's They said mutual.
Right.
Mutual
Yep.
destruction.
Yep.
But it's nothing. It's close. It's
I just got it because you got it. No, niggas don't buy straps not to shoot, y'all.
Facts.
It ain't that. See that mutual. That mutual. That's that shit. That's that. Well, I just got
mutual destruction. Yep.
it because you got it. And so we just don't have it because you got it. We just got niggas don't buy guns.
No, somebody gonna shoot first.
Hey, you see what Putin
one
said?
nigga gonna think that my shit gonna hit first and you gonna go down.
That's it.
Yeah, and it be like that.
Yeah, dude.
Shit, motherfuckers done already challenged each other to a duel.
Yeah.
When you challenge, you just start pacing.
Yeah.
Now we like this. They pivoting. They turning around. These motherfuckers shooting. They about to shoot, man. And
Hey,
you
Putin
niggas
already
ain't gonna
said
make
it's gonna be great loss.
Who said call? He said I'm moving the movement. He said call me. I'm doing the shooting. Putin on.
It says their faces shall be as flame.
Right, it says their faces shall be as flames. You know what that sounds like? Zephaniah. It says their eyes, their tongues.
I got that right here.
He got it. Shit.
This is the book of Zechariah 14 and 12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord shall smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem.
Right, even you 2/3 niggas. Alright, go ahead.
Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth.
It's gonna be nice. Hey, slow burn.
That message is in there, man. Some light
Go
skin.
ahead.
And it says, and it shall come to pass in that day that a great tumult from the Lord shall be among them, and they shall lay hold every one on the hands of his neighbor, and his hand shall rise up against the hand of his neighbor.
Right, so all these countries, like Murph said, they're gonna start shooting, man. All right, they're already shooting. All the shit going on in the South China Sea, all the shit going on with Russia, Ukraine, all these things are happening for a fucking reason, man. Right? Everything that's going on in the Middle East, right? The Lord is stirring it up, man.
Yeah, man. And it's so wrong. It's so wrong. Russia and Iran, they got suicide drones. They did attack on not Poland. That damn no got something, man. Not Poland. Who they fucking fighting? Ukraine. God damn, man. Alright, and they said America does not involve themselves in it, man. This shit is getting spicy, man.
Beat this bitch down, I beat you down.
You gotta come close to the camera, speak up, man.
Come on,
Brother,
man.
please yell this time.
Yeah,
man.
that
It's
very
windy.
right shit, man.
The Iranians and the Kurdish, you know, they going in with each other over there in Syria and as well too. So these tensions in the Middle East are stirring up.
God.
Just like South Korea North Korea launched their missiles, and they
Right over that country.
NATO. But then NATO, they was starting to do their military exercise drills. I just did a video on it. So this build up to that Joel 3:9 is stirring up, and that Joel 3:10 let the weak say I am strong, and that's what we're saying right now.
God. Second Ezra 13 chapter goes into it. And it said when the Lord comes, Second Ezra 13, then these different countries will leave off the wars they're fighting in their own lands and go to the Jehoshaphat to fight the Lord. So that's going to be wars in these different lands. And when it's time for our Lord to come, they're going to leave these different wars, go to the so-called Middle East, the Jehoshaphat. All right, they're going to be trying to fight against Yahushai. And that's going to be sweet, sweet victory because you can't fuck with the Lord, man. As I said, the arm's too short to box with God.
Right.
You don't even want to do it. The Lord's so wrong. He's short. His might, who controls all things. He going to make your bitch ass do it, man. They shall be afraid and yet don't fight, nigga. The Lord is omnipotent. He can control everything, nigga.
And that's why he said he hardened the Pharaoh's heart back in the day.
You gonna
think
face
the
that
Pharaoh
Lord.
was scared when all them he said, look, I'm gonna harden his heart. I'm gonna harden his heart. I'm gonna harden his heart. And it's the same thing going down right now.
And that's the spirit, because for all you guys, all you other nations, you heathens, to have your little bitch fights amongst each other, to actually come together, which means you have to be under the NWO, to come together to go against Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, you guys all gonna have to agree that we gotta take this man out.
They've been setting this up since before the 90s, but the captain I know of in the 90s,
Reagan in the 80s.
Yeah, Reagan said it, but Bill Clinton said it too. He said they will leave, fight. He said, hey, we'll stop fighting each other if alien invasion comes. They preparing your mind since then to, if something from outer space comes, they're going to fight it. You know, they know about these spaceships for the longest. You think it's a coincidence they now just mentioned the UFOs more? They could have kept covering up. They got to get the people ready to fight against them, man.
Declassified.
It took the greatest president ever to mention
Yeah.
Space Force.
The greatest president ever, DJ Trump.
They even got a movie that says don't look up. And the scripture says to look up for your redemption draws nigh.
That's right.
Yeah.
Damn.
Right. Yeah, and it was Jake. They don't want Jake to believe in their salvation. That's why when he seen it, he said, nope. The movie's called No.
Oh, man.
Oh shit. No, I'm thinking about two different
That's true,
movies.
but it's the same thing.
Yeah.
That's the same thing. They want to make. Guess what? Who gonna be here? But right in Esau armor trying to fight the Lord, man. Dumbass niggas.
It's heavy, man. And the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is moving heavy on all aspects, man. From Yahweh Bashim Yahushai playing on the different nations to Yahweh Shai's spirit playing on the elect and getting us prepared, man. All right? Because we see what's happening, man. From this economy crashing, from that MOTB coming out, to the food shortages, to all chaos breaking out, which we were talking about in the south this week. And saying that people have to defend themselves. Man, that second Ezra 15 gonna kick in, man. It's going to be hard and rough.
And read this real quick. Start it.
Go ahead.
There's Isaiah 66 and 13. As one whom his mother comforted, so will I comfort you, and ye shall be comforted in Jerusalem.
That's why the scriptures also say in Isaiah, the day of vengeance, to comfort all who mourn. This is our vengeance. All right, this is the Lord's vengeance, which is our redemption, which is their destruction.
And when ye see this, your heart shall rejoice, and your bones shall flourish like an herb.
When you see what? Go ahead.
And the hand of the Lord shall be known toward his servants, and his indignation towards his enemies.
See that? So they don't want to look up, like the brother was saying. They don't want us to look up because that's our salvation. All right? They don't want to look up because they know it's their destruction. The hand of the Lord.
Right.
Read that part over again.
It says, verse 14, and when ye see this, your heart shall rejoice, and your bones shall flourish like an herb, and the hand of the Lord shall be known toward his servants,
It's going to be known. Go ahead.
and his indignation towards his enemies.
It's going to be known. Go ahead.
For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with the chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and rebuke with flames of
The
fire.
Lord coming in the spirit of rebuke and indignation, righteous anger, correction, all of that. With more fire, like the brother said. You're going to have the chariots, you're going to have the missiles, lasers, all type of shit going on. Yeah, it sounds like the strangest movie that ever happened, because it is. It's the strangeness of our salvation, pursuing the wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter. Go ahead.
Verse 16, for by fire and by the sword will the Lord plead with all flesh.
Which is judge.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
going to that word, please, judge.
It ain't the Lord having it back and forth. It ain't the
Right.
Lord doing that shit you niggas do with
Well,
the
just
black
get it right.
with the
Listen
black
to
woman.
me.
It ain't none of that bullshit going
Ain't
on.
please.
That shit you niggas do with the black your baby mama at the crib, it ain't gonna be none of that. This shit is straight judgment.
Plead is to plead.
Right.
And it says, and the slain of the Lord shall be many.
From one end of the earth to the other. Oh shit. Well,
That's
same thing.
Yeah, but he said the blood shall be toward the horse's bridle. He said the slain of the Lord shall be many, one end to the other. That's a lot of destruction, like you brought it out earlier. The brother brought it out earlier with the grapes, the wine fat. All right, it's going to be a massive destruction, and at the same time, it's going to be a massive salvation. That's going to be a beautiful thing, and that's why we out here, you know, being diligent, making our carbon election short. Tell you about
All 4 seasons. Spring, summer, fall, winter. What you enter into, man?
like the fucking
Right?
Jagged Edge video. One minute they have the big coats.
Right.
Out in the lights, and they got the suits. These niggas
All
all
4
over
seasons,
take the
man.
this shit.
All 4 seasons, man.
All seasons.
Ain't no, as a prophet, ain't no taking no time off, man. Even when you want to take time off, you can't take time off. Jeremiah said it was like words shut up in his bones. He couldn't help but to preach. He had to get it out. It's like a nigga 6 days a week. He got to bust a nut. That's how we are with the children.
I don't know about niggas. I know about the mirth, dude.
Yeah, I got Psalms 50. It's Psalms 50, verse 21. These things that thou hast done, and I kept silent, though those that I was altogether as one such as thyself.
Can I say something real quick? I have a mother, right? One thing about my mother, she'll let you do everything in the fucking world. That anger build up. She beating your ass for some shit that happened 3 months ago. But you're getting judged all together. But the judgment of the Lord is building up so high that when the fucking judgment comes, it's gonna be crazy, man.
Man, I remember one time, speaking of that, I remember one time I was a shorty. I was like the third grade or something. I did some wild shit. In school. I was like, damn, I got away with that shit. Man, as soon as I didn't even wake up, I just felt the cover snatch off of my grandma on my ass with a stitching cord. I just knew I was gonna get ass whooping when I came home. I said I didn't. I was chilling. Man, snatch that fucking cover off my ass.
That's the
That's
worst
how it's
one.
gonna be. That's when they go. You think you got away with all that dumb ass shit.
Exactly, man.
The judgment